Hey guys, Susanna here. Well, I am back doing the February prompt for the calendar, and we have got, I'll show you what I got left of it. I've got that, and I've cut it out because I had to get in there and trace that, so which I have done. And I thought I'll cut out that and I'll put it on some cardboard just to give myself a bit of a, a guide to trace around them. Because what I wanted to do, what I've based the February prompt on, because it's Susanna's Stitcheries calendar. So the first one was that the thing I made for my brother, and this one was I made these a while back. These were like little kits that I had. They're actually on a quilt that I've got in the kitchen. I might actually show you in the next episode. I'll start it off and I'll show you the actual quilt where they are on. So it is based on these hearts that I did, and so I got the actual hearts are like, on padded stuff, and then I did embellishments and did that all, over the top. So what I want to do with these, I've just sort of started cutting out bits and pieces. So I might embellish and do bits and pieces on them. So yeah, because I thought it's going to be done in no time. February will be done really quick. So with this follow your heart, when you get the kit, you actually get, all the stuff to do the background, all that, and these three pieces, and then you get this as well. So I'm using this as that in the background. So I'll just go, scrunch it up, go around, and I'll probably just stitch that down. I might even make it a little bit smaller. You can use ribbon if you want to. If you wanted to actually get some ribbon, I might even do that too, and utilize this in the pack. Where are we? I've got this ribbon. Oop, I might use that ribbon, I think. I just, when I first made these, the kits, I made them quite a while ago. So I might utilize some of this ribbon because I think that's probably going to be the right width. So, and it's nice and easy to put down. This is I got from Silk Ribbon Studios on Etsy. So yeah, see, it's about the right size. So I'll just, go underneath, stitch that down. It'll be a lot easier. And so now I can use this in the actual pack. So there you go. Good idea, Suze. Glad I thought of it. So that'll go on, and that's something that'll go on probably maybe next week or the week after. So, but that's what I'm basing these on, and I made them quite a while ago, and I sold out all the kits. They were pretty popular. So what I'm going to do with this, had little bits and pieces that I had sitting there, and I thought I'd use them. So what I might do, I wouldn't mind making some of these 3D. So what I might do, I do like that. So I'm going to, still want to utilize the fabric that I've got, but I've got these beautiful things, and that's how I did these ones. They were on a bit of finish your sentences there, Susan, on a beautiful bit of fabric. Is it coming out? Nope, really hard to see. So I'll probably just use, see, look, like with the first one, utilize your bits as a guide. So I'm going to utilize that. Where is my, these ones, they seem to be pretty good, and I'm probably going to put some of this on there. Yeah, so you like, even though my pattern has got the February on that side, I'm going to put it on that side because it was easier to get the thing underneath. I'm going to utilize this, and I may end up stitching it down with blanket stitch because that will hold it all down. Don't normally use blanket stitch, but I think I may in this case. Yeah, I got this beautiful piece from Deborah from Doll's House Vintage, and they're nice old quilt pieces. So I'll just hand tent, give that a bit of an eye and get rid of that piece. Ow, just bang me knee. Fantastic. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I really probably don't need a great deal on that. So I got that, and then there's this piece too. Oh, it's gorgeous. See, that's probably going to go better with that, isn't it? Oh, that's pretty. Another piece. I need to stitch this down, but I got distracted by these beautiful pieces. Yeah, see, it's really thick, but I thought I want to utilize the thinner pieces. Actually, I might have another one of these. I've got a little box of small pieces of fabric that I can utilize. And I've got all these little pieces, and that, which I might even put along the side. Oh, they're gorgeous. Here I'm thinking this was going to be a boring piece, but it's going to be gorgeous. So I definitely would like to put that on there. I think that would be nice. So what I might do is I could probably put a patch of this. I might re-iron that off. Look at that, you can see it. And I'm going to put a patch of that in the corner. There we go. So we're utilizing bits and pieces. They're not as big as these ones, but I quite like that. I want a bit of the white, a bit of that. Okay. So we'll pin that on. And then I'll come across. Good one. And cut that off. So we're going to be embellishing 3 hearts, and I'd like to do it in maybe 3 different ways, because I was talking to Corinne and I'm like, well, how am I going to do it? You know, I don't want it to be too boring. And she said, maybe you can do it in 3 different ways. And I'm like, good idea. Up there for thinking. It's really good having a pal that you can talk to, get inspiration from. Looks like it's got a little band-aid, doesn't it? And this one here, I'm going to, I just like how this looks with the pink. And I'm going to put some lace underneath that. Now, is it going to be a biggish lace? Have it like that? Or will I go smaller? I actually quite like that one. Okay. This is where you can use your small little bits. Okay. Love my glue stick. I often get asked about this glue stick, and it's a ripper. Okay. Now, you need to have one in this. I could probably do 3, you know. I'll do one that's a little bit more plainer. At least this way I'm utilising it. This was a, what was it? It was a little bag, a little kit that I got from her. That was a, what was it, to make a little, you know, one of these type of things, you know, a little trifold, a small little thing like that. Oh, this one's got daisies on it there. It's pretty, but the colours are pretty. So I'm going to utilise that. Okay. I think it's nice that it's going to have these 3D pieces on it. So that's just get out your old snippets of, you know, old quilts, and if you haven't got them, pillowcases like what I used in the squishy bag, little pillowcases. Okay, now cut these out. So really loved how everyone's C has turned out. They look beautiful. That's so cute, very well done. Some made it, see my piece that I'm putting onto a the calendar is a little bit smaller. Some people went all out, like Corinne is doing a whole collage thing, which is beautiful. They just looked so good. See, this is a little bit easier to work with. It's holding together because it's thinner, but I do love the colour on that one. Ooh, can always use the other side too. But these are the colours that we are going to be working with. Okay, bring it more into the camera. Okay. Okay. Best way to do it is I actually have a little template. It really does make a difference. Looks a bit skewy if you ask me, because it probably is. Oh well, make it look a little rounder. Yeah, I think it is a bit skewy. There we go. Okay, so I'll use that one because I quite like that, and I might put this on top of that. There we go. Sorry, go quiet when I'm concentrating. And so at least it's got a bit of body to it. Okay. Line that off. we'll stick that on there. Do like that, the gingham pink. And I love this piece because it's from that French fabric that I've got. So what I might do is just go, before I cut, yeah, I'm going to cut that off. And in order not to have it looking so stark, we'll iron that down. Ugh, getting stuff everywhere. So that's probably the first one I'm going to be working on, is this one. Probably really ought to roll this up. I do need to work on the background, but I'm jumping the gun because it's fun. Okay, may that make that a little smaller. And have I might do like a herringbone stitch or something really pretty along that. I mean, it would lend itself out to a where is it? I've got one of these tiny little things. That is rather cute. Let me just find what's on my desk. I'll use this as inspiration. Stuff everywhere, as per usual. I'm wondering if it's even worth keeping some of those bits. I got this from the sea one. Had a tiny bit of that in there, but it's a really pretty colour. Probably a bit too much. That's from the kit. Maybe need something, but I think by the time I do the embroidery on there, get my little book out. Okay, oh sorry, I'm sorry guys, I'm shaking you like crazy. This is my little Bible of stitches. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H will be after this. Okay. French, blah, blah, blah. Herringbone. That's the one. Always got to get out these things. Okay, so how to make a mess in one easy lesson. I might pull this up, roll it up, and put these there. You're in camera, there we go, and maybe zoom in a tad, there we go, and work on these little guys. Okay, so look, scorched me the pad, iron. Don't want to be having that. Put that the other way. Add on to in camera, yes I am. Okay. Really do want to stitch that down. So it's It's not moving on me. Okay, now get out some of my pretties. I'm thinking that. Maybe that. Oh, that's nice. So yeah, these are good colours. They're just sitting there. Ooh, now that is pretty. That's a variegated thread. Okay, pin. I was just using it a second ago. Probably a bit thick, but it does have to go through a few layers. Okay. Okay, herringbone. I'll just have these babies sitting there and have that there. So, easier said than done, isn't it? What I might do, so I might start there, not. So I'll start at the top and go across. You know what? I think I'm just going to do some crosses like this. It's really hard to try and start it down here. And then go. It's one good thing about having gingham. That's why herringbone's perfect for gingham. Go all the way through around. Okay. Go a little bit over underneath. Start on the top there. It's a very fine little thread. Okay. We're on the February prompt already. That's amazing. Yeah, get the book out for nothing. I think it's just too small to be doing some of these stitches. I might come in with another thread and just secure them down here, because I would rather do that than have that coming out. So pretty simple. We are working with small things. Okay, now what I might do is go into the middle of that one and do a pistol stitch going down. Just something a little bit different, decorative. That's so cute. Come across, and it doesn't really matter whether you see it on the back or not, because I'll do two, because that's going to be attached to your piece. Hopefully I haven't when it's upside down like that, it looks like little Miffys, that little rabbit that I was talking about in one of the 2 eyes and the nose, but I'm stitching upside down, so not so bad. This way it's being held down, and because it's variegated thread, we're going to change the colour a tad. What I might need to do is go along and put down the ribbon, because I'm going to need to put these on top, so that might be something I need to do off camera. Hopefully I've got enough. Should do. Okay, to do the last one. Oh, it's getting lighter and lighter. That's the only thing with variegated thread. Oh, good Lord, no blood on work. Okay, where are we? Where's me thing? Right on the tip. Ew. Oh, there you go. It's herringbone on the back. That's what I wanted. Okay. Oh my goodness. Almost need a band-aid. Let's see if we can get the last one so I don't have to do another thread. That would be good. Okay. Come up here. Then we do 2, 1, 2, down. Oh, no. It's a little skew-if. There we go. Okay. And then come down. And we'll tie it off. There we go. I've even got enough to tie it off. So this is sort of like individual work and then being placed on the top. Oh, that's so cute. I like it. And then that's going to go underneath. I'm just wondering. What I might do, because that's going to get in the way and you can't see that, is I might just go snip, snip. I don't like that, and then I'm going to put a French knot or whatever in there. But that will probably have to get put on last. Cut this bit. And I'm going to do stitching across there, and I don't know whether I do it in the variegated thread or where's this? This is what I was just using a second ago. I think we can do a running stitch across that. So how are we going for time? We need to make this last a month, but we've got so much stuff happening. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. So I'll probably come in across here. I'm just going to do a little running stitch. Going across. That's the way. Okay, I might zoom in a tad more. Go up. Have my little finger on. I just liked it because you were able to see that works really well because it looks like it's part of his wing. There we go. Yep. Now, these ones, I could probably sew them on with different types of stitches. I might even do, you know, just stitch it down with straight stitches going around, but I think I definitely need to do blanket stitch with that one because it's quite thick. So I'll do different stitches to hold them down into place. Okay. Here we go. Knew that little piece come in handy. So, okay, move this. But this is it. It's a good book to do different stitches with. Okay. So, I'd like to put that one there because I want it the blue close to the blue up there. I think that'd be good. This one can go here. And then that one, oh, brings out those colours in there. That's good. But I would like, to get some of this in. I think that would be nice. Maybe I can just put it over the heart. Go half. You want something in, not quite enough room, cut it up. And that sort of makes it look a little bit like, you know, like a little crown. I like that. And then maybe do the other half on that side. I do need to do a bit of homework, and I'll stitch that down there, stitch that in there. Stitch down this. I've got to stitch down the background, so I've got to do some invisible stitch just to stitch that down and figure out what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that looks good. I've got to incorporate some of this. If I can incorporate that, quite like that on here. Where's my little piece? Move this out the way. I need my heart. Oop. Oh, here's a big piece of that. It's fallen on the floor. You could probably see it where you are. Oh, here we go. That's what I need to cut up some of that. I'm already on 34 minutes. Oh, it's looking really pretty already. So, yeah, definitely need to do a bit of homework. And oh, where's that little piece? And then have a French knot or whatever, and then you still get to see some of the fabric. I do like that. I wouldn't mind even stitching those down. And then I like that. So stitch this. I'll cut this. I don't know. We'll see. It looks darker in real life. I mean, in the camera, but not so bad in real life. And I'll just utilise some of this. Get rid of that straight edge. I could probably almost do that, you know. That might look alright. We'll have that coming up here. We'll see. We'll see. But there's another piece here too. Might be a bit smaller. We'll have a look. And I quite like that. So, you know, you just find tiny little elements of the fabric that you've got. See, completely different to how I imagined I was going to use these pieces. So, and they do look very dark, but in real life they're not as bad. We will see. Okay, well, I suppose I better go, and I will catch you in the next video. I'll just finish, and I would have done, what stitch would I have done? I've done invisible stitched this down is what I need to do. Yeah, so got little elements that I can use. Even got a little bit more of this that I can use. So yeah, I even like this. I quite like that tiny little piece. That's blank, a tiny piece of quilt, but I could probably put that in another piece, maybe. I don't know. Okay, we'll just leave it at that, I think. So I will catch you in the next video, and hopefully I'll have stitched this down, and maybe I'll show you how I did the ribbon for the next one. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.